I think the most important thing for me to do as a person who needed guidance and needed to kind of refocus his faith was to be an example. So as I try to encourage my kids on the importance of focusing their faith, and one of my diehard goals in life was to be able to give my kids a Catholic education that I always kind of wanted and desired, and would be jealous and envious of the kids who got to wear a uniform and I'd get on the train and get into trouble before I even got to school. But even with my children, who I've been able to kind of provide a more comfortable life, it's still a struggle in getting them to understand. So I think the best thing that I can do is to be an example. So my kids know that, when Dad gets up, the first thing I have to do is I have to have quiet, reading my prayer book and have a good 15-20 minutes of prayer time, and nothing, whether it's the Patriots, Super Bowl, anything is going to, discourage me from making Mass. So, just anytime I get to share my story and my experience and how refocusing my faith had made the impossible possible, I want to do that. And it's one thing to kind of start programs and, give grants and money and those sort of things. It's another thing to actually be there, be able to talk to them, and know that there is somebody who's been through the same things that they're going through and has been able to turn their lives around and make it into a very big positive. So yeah, that's always important. But the other thing that I want to encourage kids to do all the time is, they have a tendency to think, well, there aren't good role models around. There are, it's just that we have a tendency to look for, to the wrong people as role models. It's usually, for me, it was like the cool guy on the corner who had the pretty girl in a nice car, even though he was doing the wrong things, not looking to my parish priest, Father Flavin, or, Mike Joyce and Bob Scannell, these guys who have been at our boys club in Dorchester for 30-some-odd years, dedicating their lives to serving the community. So, just being able to know that they can identify with me and I can identify with them, yeah, it's very important.
We'll probably have about 10,000 young people over these 2 days coming together, not only for us to share faith with them, but their faith and enthusiasm with us. We really do need to reach out to young people if we're going to not only serve them correctly, but also have our own faith rejuvenated. Statistics with regards to the millennials are very troubling. 36% claim to have no affiliation with organized religion. And of the millennials who claim to be Catholic, only 17% attend Mass on a weekly basis. We think that young people have something not only to gain, but also to offer to us. And that's why we're gathering together, and we're so pleased by the overall response, wonderful response that we have received. I invited Mark Wahlberg to be with us. I met him some months ago and told him about this project, and he said he wanted to be a part of it to help us. He's very generous in doing so.